Welcome, my friends, to Manor Lords. We are diving in here with the early access, and I am oh so excited to be getting into this game. We are playing on the Restoring the Peace scenario on the challenging difficulty. We'll see how well we survive. The setup is that we need to be able to establish ourselves and then vie with our arch rival, the Baron, who has usurped control of these northern territories. Now, our little band of exiles won't be able to square off with him for quite some time, so we just need to get the foundations going of our village and figure out what is immediately available to us. We've got our wild animals, berry deposits, rich deposit of clay, iron, excellent, and stone is down here. There's the trade route. Trade route is off this direction. Looks like we could set up food here, and then get some housing and an industry established in the middle, and then we could immediately start, say, forestry operations within this stretch. I like the sound of that. Let's get the foundation going. We are gonna go for immediately get some food. Nice hunter's lodge established. Throw that in. We got it. Let's get the road template down. I always like being able to start out roundabouts. Yes, I was born in France. Why do you ask? We set that up, lock it in, connect you guys like so. I don't think these little tiny trips are going to affect the workers all that much, but also roads are free, so I love being freed from any grid-based, very meandering, natural village paths, and I think I'm going to lean into that a little bit with the roleplay. We can power game at another time. New message. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims toward the regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. I will unite these lands under my rightful rule. Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall. All right. Now we need to... Okay, hold on. They're throwing a lot at us. Let's get the hunting operations going with the family working on that. Everything, all the work is family-based, just as it would have been in the Middle Ages. Let's get the logging camp, very important to start out. Push that. I know while pushing it into the forest here will waste some lumber. Any trees that are cut down to establish the camp are just lost, but having it in optimum position I think is going to be important in the long run. So now, oh, you only have 2 road connect. Oh, there. Okay, 4 road connections. Oh, like we're already just wasting stuff if they have to build a road out that direction. Okay, and then connect us in. Timber requires the oxen to be moved. Villagers automatically get the ox when they need it. I got it. The village ox. What's his name? I always name these guys Ott. Ott the ox. I love it. And then we want to be able to get firewood as well. Yes. Woodcutter's Lodge will allow us to get a supply of firewood. For now, nestle it into this clearing. I like the idea of that. Have a road connection. Yeah, snap fit. And then click you into our little roundabout. Fantastic. What else is going to be crucial for us early on? Having our goods just sitting out in the open can cause them to be damaged by weather. So it's a very immersive simulator here. It's not the most brutal of survival city builder simulators, but they definitely account for things like if it logically would make sense. Crop rotations, reforestation efforts, the goods decaying in the elements, all of this, they bring it into this game. So let's get a storehouse. Sounds crucial. Also the granary to be able to hold our foodstuffs. Dry goods and foodstuffs. Set you up and you up. I like this kind of opposing position here. And then what did we say we needed to stretch down to the trade route? Okay, berries very far away. It's fine for now. All right, almost all, in all cases, resources in Manor Lords have to be physically moved. Like I said, the simulator is very detailed. People gather the resources, they live in a specific house, they have to go there to fill their needs, etc., etc. We've got homeless camp here. We could upgrade to a worker camp for 1 log. Provides crude living space for 5 families. Contrary to the burgage plots, which is just the standard houses, it can't be upgraded or expanded and may cause a small loss of approval best suited as worker accommodation for outposts. Well, this is our core settlement. I don't know if I want to level that up or just move everybody into houses as I am eventually able to. With an approval of 50%, we would be able to get people in, but I'm sure that's going to drop shortly. We can't possibly keep this level of approval going. But the hunters, you guys are going. Let's speed up time a little bit. Get the logging camp up. And then, there we go, perfect. Get somebody working here. We got it. Let's actually, in the meantime, check. Ooh, new message. I am distracted, easily distracted. I have heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed by my own seal, Hildebolt von Berenrut. Right back. We have diplomacy. You have no rightful claim to Selbitz and Holstein. Ask for money. Declare war. Okay. We will just drop an insult in here, send that off with the courier, and see what he says. Can you imagine as they flesh this game out, like the diplomatic opportunities? Oh, we're a multiplayer. He's so rude. Okay, hang on. Why am I in the wrong region? Where are we? We are here. We are close to the wild animals. Yes, this is us. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and connect that roadway. Need to snap fit our roundabout to the trade route. Get a path going down this way. And we are connected. Fantastic. I want some housing up here, but I wanted to check agriculture situation. Underground water. So this is where we could build wells. Fantastic. We'd have a well right in the middle of the city. Fertility for emmer. I believe that is wheat, or a strain of wheat. We have some potential fields. Flax, no shot. Barley, nope, not happening in here. Rye, maybe. Okay, so limited farming opportunities, but I think we'll be okay. We'll get something going. And if we need to move, oh my goodness, we need to move north. Wow, that's the breadbasket. Okay, that's the breadbasket. Okay, huge selling point for the game for me is all of this freeform construction. We assign our next woodcutter, slow down game speed a little bit, and go in to set up the market zone. Can I snap fit to... Oh, you can, yes. Perfect. You can snap fit to the back of the homeless tents. Be a true town fixture. And then get the market plot established. And we go. So this becomes the trade hub. People go here and then they bring goods back to their houses. Houses have a certain amount of storage there to be able to fulfill their needs. And then let's go ahead and actually set up some house plots as well here. Do I have enough wood? Yes, we do for our very first house. And first come, first serve. You, my friend, border the market. Let's set this up. Okay, played with it a little bit and we can extend. So as you stretch it out, you can get additional houses on the land. As you extend the backyards, they're able to get, say, vegetable gardens or be able to keep animals in the backyard, etc., etc. So here, the symbol means that we're going to be able to make an expansion on the house to hold an additional family if we so choose. And then we can also upgrade the backyard. We'll drop that in and set that right up. Also, I believe... out of the, where are my hunters? Logging camp, foresters, hunting camp. You guys are bringing in hides, which I could improve. Be leather, and then leather satisfies the need for cloth. People can dress themselves. All sounds very important. Yes, a tannery. Let's get not enough goods. Okay. We should probably improve one additional family onto getting additional lumber for us. Yes, more timber. Especially if we're going to get houses for everybody to get people out of the homeless people's tents, which I would love to accomplish here in our very first year. Speed up time a little bit. And then unassigned families are just naturally the construction crews. They handle the logistics, moving goods around, so it will naturally do that. But of course, to have a really effective village, we're going to have to manage people's jobs and then how many people are spaced out at all the different structures. And let's get a better definition on the market here. Outline you with roads. Connect into this. That feels good. Once we demolish this, we could expand the market, I believe, or potentially put another structure in there. Then we kind of have this zone we could upgrade as well. And we got it, the burgage plot. So we have a little bit of the anno structure where as you meet people's needs, you can upgrade, get different options here. So upgrade to level 2, expand the living space. Oh, I like that. We can just do this instead of setting up a new plot. Let's do that. Oh, but now it, it abbreviates my menu. As you're able to fill people's needs on that list, then once they are met, they'll be happier, and then at a certain level, a threshold being met, you can upgrade to level 2, which means that they can even have like little industrial centers in their backyard. So you can have somebody who's building weapons and is out of his house. That's, you know, the family plot. The clan is there, and they bring a little bit of industry that they work on, and then they can also work jobs outside of the home as well. So you want to be able to make maximum use of your population. Are these bushes or sunflowers or... Okay, just bushes. The shadows and the accents. I'm also in Kansas. I always just see sunflowers everywhere. I'm sorry. Feeding the stereotypes. Let's nestle another house plot over this zone. It is not nearly big enough. Okay, what if I give you this full roadway? This gives me the chance to expand the housing, but no backyard improvement. I do want the backyard, so you need more yard is what you're telling me. What if we build you this way? Now I get the backyard and the housing expansion. I'm imagining that this could be where the hunters live and then also where some of these workers live. So let's go ahead and set that up, and we'll expand it as soon as we can. Your housing border, Johnson, goes from the hunting camp to the fork in the road. Follow the road till you reach the oak tree, whatever kind of tree that is, and then it's just... feels so organic, feels so natural. We do have food, firewood, fantastic. And we were talking about setting up, what was I bringing up? It was the tannery to get leather. You are my hunter zone, right? I mean, this seems like a great hub. A little wasteful in space, but like I said, we can't power game too much here at the beginning. We'll give ourselves a little bit of forgiveness, throw that in. It's right next to the storehouse, right next to the hunting camp. I'm actually curious if they'll go straight to the hunting camp for the hides, or if it'll be like you have to take it to here, and they have to go and run it back. It'd be nice if they could go straight to the hunting camp, which I think the oxen do. Like, they draw lumber directly from the logging camp, rather than caring about running it over and back and forth, etc. And then expand to the living space immediately. And then we need to be able to set up probably one more super house, one more 2-family dwelling. We could also upgrade the backyards. Yeah, the thing is, I feel like I need to be very tight with my initial money. It would cost, I would love to get an extra ox. If I get planks, we can house another ox right here at the small stable. Ooh, I would love that. Okay, so what does that take in terms of industry? Or gathering? Saw pit. Turn timber into planks. Oh, another... This just feels like it makes sense. We'll get you going right here. And then you, assign a family. We need another house. Can I squeeze in another residential zone? It's a weird opening to the land plot, but what if I do something like so? And then... No, I don't want 2 houses. I want 1 good house. Like, yep, with the backyard. Longer. As in art, we'll find it. This. That is a hammer, an axe head shape. But there we go. Homelessness is going down. Not enough food variety. Not enough cloth variety. Church level too low. And people are still unhappy about being homeless. Well, all of those valid complaints. I'll give them that. But once we get this, the cloth variety thing will go away. And I'm just thinking about the food variety. Maybe we do give somebody... Hang on. Backyard extension. What if we get a vegetable garden? Eggs? The cheap one is the vegetable garden, and I could still afford another ox later on. Okay, let's do this. It will at least be better food variety for 2 families, hopefully increasing approval. We have to have 50% approval to be able to get new families in. Important for me. Speed up time. Yeah, really speed up time. Oh, I love how the construction guys get to see the raw goods coming in, and then the workers arrive to be able to set everything up. Little da 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 da. It's got such a satisfying clicky sound. Carpentry definitely up there as like top 10 most satisfying jobs all time. Let me know in the comments. What would you think would be your preferred occupation in a medieval village? Let's get this rolling. How much timber do we have? We have a little bit. I still need people working on construction. Let's slow this down. I actually don't. That's just to upgrade the stable and then from there get another ox, which is all like luxuries at the moment. Let's slow roll that. We at least have it set up. I guess I should have probably put a lower focus on that then if I'm not going to use it right away. We definitely need this house up though. Put you to high priority. Get the family working. If I select unassigned, oh, here we go. Time lapse this. Ah, the masterpiece of carpentry. Hold on. What am I clicking on? Light mercenary infantry? What's happening? Can I zoom out? I know it's this direction. I'm seeing battle. It's over here. Someone's army was sighted. Are they fighting? Who is this? And how far away actually are you? This is so far away in the future. Okay. Mercenary spearmen. Are you guys fighting? Are you guys going after bandits? You're just roaming. Mercenaries are roaming the countryside. Adding a little bit of flavor. Please do not come here and rob us. We have nothing. That's it. The homeless camp is gone. Yes, the homeless camp is gone. A big step in the right direction. Church level too low. Fair enough, fair enough. What would it take to get the church level up? Well, I guess we want to expand this, be able to get some extra... I'm not at 50%. Church level is keeping me from being able to get new families, but I need new families to work the industries that would be required to build a church. Maybe. Or we could stop timber at 10. Turn timber into the saw. Turn it into planks. Yeah, let's do this. So I want to check this out. 8 logs here. My tooltip says that I have 9 total. In the storehouse, I have firewood. And that's all? The other log was right in this storage. Okay, so we had never been moving logs out of the logging camp. They're just staying here. I mean, that's fine for the economy. I'm just trying to get a grapple on if that local storage was being counted toward my tooltip. We're gonna probably have to have people bounce back and forth between these, but that just makes sense. These are the carpenters. This is what they do for us, our community here. And what does it take to build a church? I haven't checked. It's gonna be expensive, isn't it? Okay, 5 lumber, 20 planks, and 10 stone. But seems to be core to being able to get anybody to come in and join our community. Unless there's any other tricks that I could use to improve my approval. Church level too low. Yeah, I feel like we gotta swing for upping that. How are you guys doing on vegetables? Like, is this gonna be a full crop rotation situation, or is this... There we go. Got the little veggies in the back. Love it. 10 planks, 15. Okay, so this is going much faster than I thought initially. Let's figure out where we want to place our church. Just makes sense, I feel like, to put it on a hill or... Yeah, run it up here. But I do want to expand the settlement more this direction. Maybe the church is actually what people see off the trade route. Becomes our beacon. Tucked into the forest here. Ah, I love that idea. Let's get the church... Okay, hang on. Where's the berries? This way. Berries this way. Put the church in between the trade routes. Something like this. And there it is. And then we set up the road connection up the front to sync up right here. It didn't feel like it snapped. Something was weird on the snappy. There. I'm good with that. Good with that. Stocks damage by weather supply. Oh, no. No. Supplies. Bread, firewood, stone, and tools? Hold on. Guys, you gotta get the supplies into... Oh gosh. Alright, we're not tanning any more leather. We're not sawing any more planks. You just gotta get the supplies actually into... Should I probably increase these? Probably shouldn't have increased these to tell the workers to bring them in out of the rain. Come on, guys. This is why you're always poor, because you do silly stuff like this. Woodcutter's Lodge. Nope, stop this. Stocks damaged by the weather, no. An inauspicious start for our poor settlements. I think I need to keep the hunters going, especially if we're losing a lot of food supplies here. Oh, we did? Okay, so they either were completely wiped out by the rain or we saved a little bit. We did not save very much. I think it was largely just wiped out by the rain. It's gonna bother me. I'm gonna unassign you guys to get y'all back to your typical jobs in the woodcutter. And probably set you up. I will need more planks eventually. But hopefully once the church is finished, approval goes up, we get the additional families. And at some point here, we'll get another house going as well. The Burgage plot. Trying to reorient my camera. I spun it all around. There's a problem I have. I have to keep the same camera orientation to have any kind of sense of direction. There it is. Church is just barely starting. Okay, we're going to kick up speed a lot here. I feel like another plot of land set up like along here. Makes sense. Extend back this away. Can I merge you? I really just want one big zone. Oh, it'd be this. That'll do it. Okay. Definitely a fine art to this. Sorry, there's just so many weird shapes that you can make. And then, like, oh, this is 2. This is 1. 2. 1. Disease. People suffering from disease may stop working. Assign herbs. Access to herbs might speed up their recovery. While a varied diet also increases disease resistance. My people are only eating off what the hunters bring in at the moment. I know we got a diet deficiency for sure. Not eating any vegetables. Okay. Church is almost completed. Once we get more families living here, we'll do a little outpost. It's not using the word correctly because you can't actually outpost in fully other regions. It's just so far away at the moment. But we'll get berry gatherers to give us some more diet diversity. How's food diversity? Can I check? Food and fuel. Is there a detail for me? Surplus goods by default. Total goods stored. No, keep showing me surplus. I think that's what I want. Ah, it's done! The church. It is beautiful. People love it here. Okay, okay. Now, hold on. Slow time down. We got you going. Expand the living space. Get some extra families. And as I said, we're going to lock in the berries. Okay, lock in the berries. Let's lay that down. There they are. Deep in here. What if we run the road on like this side of the forest? Berry gatherer up here. So, somehow that just makes sense. Forager's hut. Zone in. I don't care how many trees are lost, really. Pop that in. Road connection. I guess. Yeah, get you in here. Perfect. It's a weird route all the way around. Should probably get you a house out here. So that you guys aren't living so incredibly far away. Maybe this would just be a simple little... I mean, we got space. You can have a full plot. And maybe we'll put something else down. Or if it's space for 2 families, then they'd be able to... Okay, that's way too big. My sense of scale still needs adjusting. Also, we don't have the wood, so... Surplus goods. No, I do. Wait, why was that one unhappy? A region is being claimed by the Baron. He's already going for another region. One wasn't enough. Usurping my control of the two regions wasn't enough for you, Baron? Too steep. Okay. I'm trying to build them on a hill and they're screaming at me. Well, then what am I gonna do? I guess we build the house. Dang it, berries. Why you gotta be on a hill? Why you gotta be that way? So what if I do this? No? No? Okay, I'll play with this a little bit. I'll let you guys know the results. Okay, building up this side of the hill. Not as steep, and we're able to just nestle it right in there. Perfect. Perfect. So we'll get that set up. Save game. The forger hut's already set up, and I think I still haven't gotten a new family, actually, even though the approval's up. I wonder how long it takes for somebody to immigrate? Migrate? Immigrate. British plot, level 1. People. None. Yeah, so this one is just lying empty. Gotta get some more population in. 5 level 1 families, no level 2 families, no level 3 families. Retinue size. There's so many details to be able to sink our teeth into here. Let's upgrade. Oh, I need extra. I need it to turn timber into planks to be able to upgrade to the stable, so I'll expand you. You're going to stop working on logging, and then I'm going to get that upgraded. We'll buy another ox, and we can think about establishing a point on the trade route. Trees are so dense, it's hard to see, man. But it's in there, and hold on. What's this? Add a herb garden. This would help with disease. Would also mean I wouldn't have enough money to be able to buy a second ox. Allows forger hut workers to grow herbs. Seems important, but we're gonna have to find another way to make money, I think, before we really lean into that. The new family moved in. So exciting. Okay, with the additional family, I think I probably just set up a permanent worker on logging and planks. That way we're able to build our more advanced structures. And let's see, did we get... We're into September here. Hopefully we've got enough food. You're under construction. I'd really like to kick this up to high so we've got space to be able to house more people and get the trickle in, because it seems to take a fair bit of time for people to actually move in. It could be because the approval is close to 50. It's not like... I mean, we don't have that much going here. What are you gonna do if you move in here? I guess the advertisement is you're free from the Baron's tyranny. This is the experience of freedom, is living in a tiny bare-floored hut with the food variety of berries or venison. Settlement level increased. New development point. Hold on. Oh, the tech tree is here. Okay, new development point. New development point. Oh, it's this button. Okay, so as we reach different milestones of population and development, we're being able to access the tech tree. And each of these is kind of in different quadrants. You have, I think, cultivation and farming, and then this one I believe is, trade, military, and then kind of survivalist tree. I actually want to go here because our region was not very adept at growing crops and the farming aspect, so I think that we can be able to survive better if we kind of lean into the trapping, forest management, and beekeeping. Like, that sounds great to me. The apiary. Workers collect honey. Every region can sustain up to 2 apiaries by default. Placing more will not increase the yield. Oh, interesting. I love keeping bees getting some honey. Let the honey flow. We'll think about more advanced industries later. I also wonder if we're supposed to just like throw beekeepers down here to kind of provide more substance to this side of the village, or if we should keep things more centralized. Like this currently is the hub. I guess with being able to set up 2, I could put 1 here next to everything and just forget about those guys all the way out there. Construction. Gathering. Apiary. Workers collect honey. Hope nobody is allergic to bee stings around here. Let's build it. Yeah, right next to the market just doesn't feel right. Even though the city planner in me wants to go ahead and whack it down. Let's set it up Gosh. I don't want to put it right in people's backyards either. Let's do this. The apiary is established. Boom. Water access. Yeah, building a well would also make a lot of sense. Where are you? Is that residential? Well. Groundwater. I love that it's right here. We'll put it right by the market. Yeah, this feels like a great spot. Get that set up. There's a church bell. I've heard you can change the sound. Little penny. I like that one, but I like the deep one as well. Let's do the deeper bell. More people to church. Hey, more people are coming in. Fantastic. Once we get this constructed, I'll be able to get people bringing in the honey. Right now, just having more construction, general laborers, not assigned workers. Filling in the odd jobs sounds nice to me. Let's get another ox. Or do I want a horse? Horse is way more expensive. We'll get another ox. There we go. We should really think about how we're going to make money. Someone's already working on the tannery. Okay, I think some of the... Sorry, they're talking. The little villager voices. They were explaining something. They distracted me. But I think the different workplaces that I had been bouncing workers around... I had taken someone off the woodcutter's lodge. I can start just assigning a base level 1 family at all of them. And then as we expand our population, we should be able to get, you know, multiple families working the really important workplaces. Have I expanded you? Do I have a family, someone here? Okay, you are currently an open residence. I'd love for you who live here to work in the forager's hut. Also, berries are seasonal. So basically we've got it. The 50 berries are what we got for this year. We're into fall already, closing in on the end of our first year. We'll see how winter fares. I think that I'm going to cut the videos as soon as spring rolls over because you start the game in the spring. It also just feels like, you know, a nice time to launch into the video right when we're able to have that energy of in the future planting new crops or just kind of planting things. And also you get to see how grim the winters were and if we make it through or not without having the video break. But, you know, you can always let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a slightly different demarcation of time in our video segments. All right, with a ton of timber available, let's lay out a new residential zone. You guys set up? I want to throw down a couple houses here. How many are we going to be able to establish? That's... wow. Quite the row going. Maybe not that many. We don't want to expand too fast and then not be able to feed people through our first winter. But I would like to use the winter time. Yeah, this seems nice. Some of the larger families can maybe get the larger plots. These will not have space for additional housing expansion, but we will be able to give them the backyard industries. Let's get that set up. Build the plots. Do I want to lock in any other road setups or expansions? I don't want to dig too much into the forests or at all into the animal habitat here. Maybe get a zone going like this along the back of the housing. Curve it in. Yeah. Set this up. Try and build the additional neighborhood or maybe additional industry in this area. We're also going to want to get, what are you, iron? Maybe if we set up iron, that's what we could trade out to be able to make money and then buy everybody vegetable garden starters or livestock to be able to keep. Definitely having the wealthy citizens is going to be the key for a successful village. Winter is coming. Are you prepared? Well, I have 11 months of supplies, so I think, knock on wood, we're going to be fine. Wild animals have migrated? Oh, interesting. They'll just migrate on their own, or was that caused by what I did? Because this is a camp, I'm able to relocate it for free? They're so close. Seems like that might have just been kind of a natural thing that they will migrate around. Let's move it a little closer. I frankly like having the extra space here to maybe expand an industry. If they keep running this direction though, I'd hate for them to go off the map. If they just kind of hide out in this corner, I'm going to probably be developing this. Wow. You can really see what the forester hut did. Look at that. Okay, the logging camp. Yep, just chowing down. I guess eventually just the forest will be out of range. You do have reforestation options to be able to get your infinite supply of wood, but for here in the early game we can just kind of move off the slope, and then we'll figure out if we need to expand this with housing districts or fields. But probably don't have soil that's good enough for fields. It's really looking like we're gonna need to take over that other region to be able to get good farming operations. Okay, if we want to be able to interact with the outside world, I'm gonna need a trading post and a livestock post. So this is how we get animals. This is how we're able to sell goods. Let's get you down on the trade route. You can't have someone work the church, they just work as a gravedigger to maintain the cemetery. There's no pastoral position. A little unfortunate. I would have loved that, get to assign you different pastors. But getting a house down here, because you're going to also have to have a family working the trade options. So maybe we'll need a house down here. And here's the thing. We've got enough timber to be able to afford setting stuff up, so we will just in our headcanon say this is the parsonage. To the church side, and then no, it's too small. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's like, oh yes. I didn't realize it was this dynamic, that it would kind of like snap around the church corner there. I love it. And so this way we have two. If we get a permanent gravedigger and if we get a permanent tradesman, they will live here. Build up. Seasonal resources. Some resources disappear when it's getting cold and reappear again in the spring. I got it. Does that mean berries? Is that why you just did it? Yeah. Seasonal, shrinking. Makes sense. We're going to want to upgrade you when we have enough money to be able to add that herb garden, so there's something for those guys to do year round, looks like. And the first snowfall. In December, that's frankly great seasons. Can I move here? I thought this was Europe. We would have gotten snow way sooner, unless I'm dramatically mistaken. Snow accumulates on the ground. 8 months of supplies. I don't know if this is just like if our current population eats what we have and we produce nothing, or if this is kind of anticipating that our structures continue to generate an income, so it might end up being closer than what this predicts. But if its prediction is spot on, then the winter shouldn't be too harsh. We will also, during the winter months, require double firewood allowances. Making sure you guys are still running. Gosh, this game's so beautiful. The time lapse of winter falling in after the beautiful fall colors it's incredible. It's just incredible. Solo developer, chat. Solo developer. Trade post. Okay. I'm going to have to get a horse to trade, but how do I get money to get a horse to trade? Can I have somebody just walk? Establish a trade route. All right, I'm going to dig in here and we'll check in once I can explain this. Okay, as far as I can understand it here, I know one of our biggest benefits is that saw pit, turning lumber into planks. We're doing quite well on that. We can set a desired surplus of 50. That means our export price per individual plank is going to be 2 gold. And if I set up a trade route here, I pay up front, but then a trader from outside will regularly come by to be able to make purchases from us. So suddenly we have made the logging camp and the adjacent saw pit core to the prosperity of our village. As long as these are able to continue working in harmony, then we should be doing great. Which means we are going to want to focus on reforestation to keep this going. And as we get money trickling in, we're going to try and return that straight to the village with improvements on the backyards. Set up your vegetable gardens. Interesting. I have regional wealth, amount of money owned by the villagers. Okay, and then I have amount of money that I own in the treasury. So if I trade, I believe that goes to the villagers. And as we set up our oversight on the growing town, we can collect taxes. And then we have to pay to the king in some scenarios. We gain influence and king's favor. Fantastic. I mean, there's a lot of things that the dev is wanting to continue to flesh out, which is really exciting. Space for 15 families and currently only house 9. All right, we're going to put a pause on building new houses for quite some time. We could, while we have a surplus, set up a mining pit. I saw war going on. Waldbrand is being claimed. All right, we're going to be way behind the Baron, man. In 1 year, he's going for 2 more zones. Mining pit. Used to extract iron ore from iron deposits and clay from clay deposits. Stonecutter's camp. Nope, this is for double checking iron. Get me iron. Connect that by road. Ching. Zone it in here. Yep. I didn't assign a worker to the hunting camp. Okay, we've been starving ourselves needlessly. I mean, I guess it's allowing the animal population to recoup. You have a setting on how far you want to hunt them. Right now, at a half a herd, we stop hunting to allow them to replenish, then we go and we take our kills in season. I like that you're able to kind of cultivate that. There would be... There's only 1 herd in the whole area. I wonder if there's regions with multiple herds. Like you have 1. You have a large one. I wonder if they actually will migrate between regions. Seems like they all started with 1. But again, we saw that migration happen. That would be interesting if they could migrate between regions. Or if it could I send my soldiers in to drive the animal herds into my region? Potential is limitless. I'm going to go ahead and relocate the logging camp. You don't have quite so far that you've got to go. Just roll you right up here. And then reconnect the road. In the snow? Okay. You need like a high contrast setting. There we go. Oh, and then the 30 timber just out. Okay, we need to get you guys taken in. So I need to go to storehouse, assign somebody, right? Granary. Do I want to assign a family here? I'll do that in the future. Right now, I need somebody definitely pulling in all of these supplies. Maybe. I wonder if I need designated workers on the ox. There we go. Okay, they're starting to pull them in. Hopefully the rain doesn't come and ruin all of these. Great. I clicked on the merchant. Okay, watch this, chat. We go back, find our zone. Okay, that's this. I love that it adds the buildings to the map, though. We'll look at that in a sec, though. You go to trade. And then you can follow the merchant to see how far away he is. And it's like, zoom, he's forever away and he's not moving fast. But that's fine, that's fine. They'll bring wealth to the region and let us start expanding. And that was, okay, no, it slowed down. Okay, I was worried that was his 4x speed. Maybe that's not so bad, knowing that was his 1x speed. But this is so fun. Look at this. They have the little etchings of our village layout. But what is this? I didn't build any of this. Is somebody else laying in these little roads? I mean, this is actually nice. It's kind of naturally around the clay deposit. And I guess this does lead into the clearing. A little bit of environmental storytelling for you. All family members join one of the settlers. Hold on. So is this like the rest, like your in-laws have come in? Or is this we had a little baby? I don't know. I'm going to guess this was a guy came in to scope out the spot. And then he's got his wife over here is what it looks like. So it wasn't a little child. But you do have children who then age up, learn the family trade. It's just so much going on. We're into February here. We're almost into the spring, which is where we're going to cut the video. And I feel like we have done fantastic for our very first year. We have tons of firewood. We have stores away for food. And we're going to want to probably be looking at securing, but really digging in on the food production to expand our population. I'm not sure what direction we want to go with how poor our soil is, but we could set up fields, farmhouses. We could set up sheep farm. That's just wool, though. A windmill for grain into flour, and then the communal oven for flour into bread. And then pastures with the sheep. We could just trade for additional food if we wanted to try and set up our industry in a slightly different direction. And I also want to be able to get our manor set up, but that requiring clay, it looks like. So we're going to have to do kind of reach out and grab a lot of different deposits here of our natural resources. Really start to cultivate the region that we're in. Those are kind of close. Those are kind of close. Okay, next year it could actually need to be forming a militia for us. I'm excited. I think we could handle it. We'll see. I could be incredibly overconfident, but the success of our first year has me very encouraged for the future. I did think I also screwed us over on the trading post because I never assigned a worker here, so they never moved extra planks into storage. And then I think the trader is already on his way off the map, but hey, you can't learn everything in the first year. Yeah, now they're stacking up the planks. Oh, we lost a lot of potential earnings on that trade. We've received reports of bandit raiders roaming the nearby lands. Should we track their steps? Prepare for the attack. 1 year. It'll be ready. Yes, let's track. Please. Prepare for the attack in a year. Okay, that's definitively setting that as a goal for the next episode. We're gonna see combat. Survive the first year. We got the award, and we'll set it up there for the next episode. If you guys are enjoying this series, then leave a like and a comment down below. That really helps promote it out to the rest of the community. And if you want to throw in a comment there, you might even get worked into. I believe I could rename the oxen and the villagers. Make yourself a part of the Let's Play. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.